Alexa, play that music. Just kidding. See, the feature that I'm going to talk about is similar to that. You can simply ask Power BI and it'll build a visual for you. Okay, don't blame me that I didn't share this with you earlier. See, there are few limitations also, so that is why I didn't discuss about that. But it's a very broader level feature. You can simply ask question from Power BI, and based on its AI capability, it will give you the outcome. Right. So let me show you. First of all, I'll click on this add button and I'll create a page in the name of NLQ. Why you're gonna ask NLQ? NLQ stands for Natural Language Query. If you want to read more about this, you need to search in this name, Natural Language Query for Power BI. And you can see over here we have under the Insert tab we have a Q&A option, or under the visualization again we have a Q&A. So you can create from any where you want, and you just need to ask the question. I've just clicked on the option and let me expand it, and you can see show all suggestion. So it is giving me some suggestion which I can pick up from. I can also ask the question directly from here, right? Suppose I'll ask a question by saying, let's say order quantity. So it's already giving me order quantity, by the way, by subcategory. Okay, and that's it. Amazing visual we are getting. I know you are surprised and you're enjoying this a lot. This is an amazing one. You can see we are getting this amazing bar chart just by asking the question from Power BI. But let me tell you one thing, you will get mostly those things which are already the part of your model. So don't think that you can simply ignore the DEX function because that is the hardest part and you can simply ask the question and you will get the results. No, you must be having the values available as the part of it. But there is an exception. Like for example, if you talk about top or bottom values, then it will be able to fetch it. So do not worry about it. Okay. Now, one more interesting question comes up. If you see this visual is selected, but we don't have the formatting option available. So why it is not available? The reason is because it is a Q&A, it is not a standard visual. So first of all, if you want to make it a part of your entire report, then you should also convert it into a standard visual. How you can do? If you see over here, there is a very small option available. It says that turn this Q&A result into a standard visual. Once you click on it, and now you'll notice it is a visual that we were looking for. And now we have all these options available, and it understood that, okay, it's a bar chart, right? And want to keep the similar formatting. So you know that already. I'll go to any other page. Over here, suppose I'll select this visual and I'll go to home, format painter. I'll go to NLQ and click on this visual so that the same formatting will get applied. We are getting the labels also and formatted the title along already. And I don't know, keep this order quantity. I think this is also fine, but not subcategory name. So I'll go to title and I just want to keep it as subcategory. Okay, not as subcategory name. So that's what we have got with the help of asking the questions directly from Power BI. Now I will be creating an entire page, and you will notice that in another 5 minutes, I'll end up creating an entire page. So because I need not to do anything, Q&A is there for me. It will be creating everything for me. I just need to ask a question. So let me just keep the same pattern and okay. Now I'll add one more Q&A and I'll ask a question here, which is going to be top 5 customers by revenue. Let me see what kind of result I'm getting. I'm not getting. It says the target customer first of all, and it says yes or no. Revenue we are getting, but it's getting me target customers. It means somehow this Q&A is not understanding what a customer is. It is actually giving me the target customer. So now there is very interesting thing. You can actually teach Q&A what you are looking for. That's very interesting. So how to do it? I know that you are feeling very amazed that every step that you are getting something new uh, from this tutorial. I really enjoyed it the moment I've learned all such things. So I hope you're getting the same feeling. So over here you can see we have the setting tab, right? So once you click on this gear icon, the setting, and it'll pop up the entire new world in front of you, which is Q&A, and it says teach Q&A. Okay, where you can actually do a lot of things, but what I'm going to talk about is fields synonyms. Here, you remember customers, it was giving me the target customer. So I'll go to the D customers. And in this D customers, if I go down, let me see how it is treating the customer name or the full name. Here it is. Okay. Full name has been treated only as a full name, and these are few names that can be used. So I don't think that as a consumer, if the consumer would like to ask a question from Power BI, they will be saying full name. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. And also let me tell you why I'm saying consumer of the report. See, later on you can also use the same functionality into Power BI service. So that's why I'm saying that. Okay, so here one thing very interesting, I will say add, and here I will say customer, and again add, it's loading over here, and I'll say customers. By customer I would mean, oh, I have added it into, 1 second, I've added the same into first name. Sorry, I have to add it into the full name. So I'll just go over here and add it over here. 1 second, let me just scroll up to reach out to the full name. I'll click on add and I'll add a customer. I think that's enough, and it will just load it over here. It's done. As a part of the customer, I can click on this plus. I can see over here as consumer is there, right? Apart from that, it is also giving us few more options. So customer is being added. That's it. And so we have all the fields available. You can just add the synonyms. I'm okay with that. I'll simply cross it because I've added the same. And now you will notice once you come back over here, it is automatically giving us the result for the customers, right? And it's done. We are getting the values, but I don't want a bar chart. So this is again very good learning for you. I will say matrix, suppose, because I want to clearly see the values, and you can see we are getting the matrix. And now I don't want to keep it as a Q&A. I want to convert it into a standard visual. So I'll click on this and it got converted. And also I don't want this conditional formatting. It's not letting me to see the values, and there is no use of this for these top 5 customers. So I'll go to the format and I will be doing a couple of things. First of all, the title. No, title is not required. 1 second. Conditional formatting, I'll just turn it off. Data bars, I'll turn it off. Number 1. I think that's it. And title I'll add. I think that will make sense. So I'll come over here. I'll add a title and I'll say top 5 customers by revenue. So I've added the same, and I will be applying the formatting onto this. Okay, so I just need to turn it on and we'll be getting the similar formatting. The title I need to turn on, and there we go, right? So I can just increase the size of the grid if you want. Let me say search for the size, and in the grid area I will be increasing the size of this grid so that it get aligned to what we have. There we go. So I'll just squeeze it slightly and place it here as part of my Q&A. Correct? Okay, and again I can add few more things over here if you want. I can search for the Let me just do it. I'll copy this break and I'll put it over here to keep it symmetrical with the rest of the report. Here it is. Drag it. I'll create a copy of this and I can actually do it using Q&A, but because I need the similar thing as part of my report, so I'm not just going with that. What I'll do, I'll come over here and just go to the filters, and instead of getting the top values, I'll simply change it to bottom and we are good to go. We'll be getting the results, right? I'll click on apply filter and you will see the values will change. And also I would go to the format and I'll change not top, but I'm looking for bottom. Bottom 5 customers. And there we go. Right. I'll collapse the filter. I don't have much space to keep it on. And let me just drag it over here. I can add few more things to be the part of my report. And as of now, I will be adding one more visual. That's the reason I've just kept a space over here. And it's going to be again through Q&A. So I'll just go to the Q&A and would say, here it is. I would say country wise revenue. Okay. And the best part is I'll say map. So it'll get plotted inside a map. Yeah, I know it's interesting. And I'll just convert it into a standard visual. Right. There we go. I just need to check what is happening with the size. It's not actually getting that. So I'll drop the revenue over here into the size. So it should pop up like this. And I will be formatting this over here. So that will be getting the similar formatting, and that's it. We are good. Let me just keep it the same height. And lastly, I will be creating or inserting one text box just to let the consumer know what this is all about. It's basically a sales report using Q&A. Okay, just a sample, nothing else, just for fun. And I'll increase the size. There we go. I'll place it at the top like this. Okay, I'll make it into the center. Into the center. And couple of changes I need to do. I'll just keep the font as in the white color. I know it won't make any sense right now, but I'll go to the background and I'll change it to our color theme, which is this. So it should stand out. So this way we created the entire page using Q&A feature. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're going to use it a lot, and thank you so much.